ultimately mean for the Democratic Party? Will Jones has been talking with political experts about how this could impact and play out a lot of folks come election time. Will?
The last time there was a governor of Michigan who was not a Republican or Democrat was in 1841. He was from the Whig Party, but there has never been a governor of this state not affiliated with the political party. Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan believes there is a path to do so. It was no surprise that Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan threw his hat in the governor's race, but shedding the Democrat label to do so is capturing a lot of attention, including among lawmakers in the frenzy of the lame duck session.
On the face of it, it seems like a very smart way to go, because why would you want to be in a huge primary pool of candidates?
And look how terrible it went for Democrats nationally. Look at a lot of the things that Biden did with pardoning his son. I'd be running far away from that party if I was a Democrat.
See? Y'all see this? Is it really that he doesn't want to run as a Democrat because of the stench that it now has? Or did he really just say, I want to be an independent and I've had a change of mind? Right? This guy, Clinton, he's in Clinton Township, which isn't far from me either. He's trying to make sense of it, or at least made sense of it, even though he's a Republican. And it sounds like this is what he's trying to do.
And look how terrible it went for Democrats nationally. Look at a lot of the things that Biden did with pardoning his son. I'd be running far away from that party if I was a Democrat as well. So I don't blame him.
Zach Gorchow, who heads Gongor News Service Michigan, says this move could ultimately hurt the Democratic nominee for governor.
I was shocked. I fully expected him to run for governor, but he is a lifelong Democrat. He's been elected to office as a Democrat, and I never thought he would consider this path. I figured he would seek the Democratic nomination.
What do you think the impact of this will be?
Well, it's definitely going to force a real reckoning, I think, on the Democratic side, because now they're faced with the prospect of an independent Mike Duggan being on the November ballot, along with the Democratic nominee, and that would, it seem, accrue to the Republicans' advantage because it's not their voting base potentially getting divided up.
The next governor of Michigan will be elected in November 2026. The State House and the Senate will also be on the ballot in 2026. In Lansing, Will Jones, Local 4.
All right, y'all. So I just wanted to bring that because I think there's some relevance there, and it is local politics. And I think Gretchen Whitmer, who's the governor now, I think she's got plans on trying to run in 2028. But we'll see how that goes. But I just find it strange. And I'm so glad I was able to find this story because I didn't know how I wanted to bring this up as a topic. But this makes it a very great relevant video. And I'm going to cook on this, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. This right here is, I don't know, for Mike Duggan. Maybe he really means this. But I think it's cowardice because after they lose an election, all of a sudden, it's not cool to be Democrat anymore, right? Because they're the losers. And so to try to get people on your side, are you just saying, hey, I want to get rid of, because the Democrat Party, I would say even probably since Obama, who's also on this same show, on this segment, kind of has tainted the Democratic Party, right? And so now what you see is a Detroit mayor saying, I won as a Democrat for the city, but I'm not going to run as a Democrat for the governor's race because it's in 2026. Republicans just won majority, House majority, Senate, in overwhelming fashion in the election. I can't go straight Republican, but maybe I can go independent like a little Bernie Sanders and I can still get enough votes. It just seems like he's trying to switch course a little bit, and it's for political reasons. Like I said, and I kind of prefaced this before I got into this segment, I'm seeing a lot of Democrats that are all trying to change their tone now. They're changing their tone. And it's almost because they're like, dang, we lost and we don't want to deal with this for the next 4 years. I've had at least 4 conversations with Democrats before the election, And they were all, Trump's going to lose, right? I even had a bet with someone, Trump's going to lose $1,000. He's going to lose. I'm like, all right, cool, right? Somebody else, oh man, Trump's never going to be in the White House again. Talking to them now, yeah, I think America's heading in the right direction though, I'm like, really? Huh? You were just hating Trump like crazy for years. And all of a sudden, it's all fine, it's good. Because you have to accept reality. And reality is, you guys were lied to from the media. You believed it. And he ended up winning. And you guys were only in that little bubble speaking about threat to democracy, this and that, blah, 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 blah. You guys were the only ones stuck in that same rerun episode. The rest of the world were past that. And now it's not that cool to be a Democrat anymore. So now Mayor Mike Duggan saying, hey, I'm just going to abandon the party altogether and I'm going to run as an independent. Fine, you could do that, right? RFK Jr., I'm sure he's going to switch from being, he's already switched from Democrat to independent, but he switched for reasons because he was getting pushed out from the Democratic Party. Sure, Tulsi Gabbard switched from being a Democrat to a Republican. Yeah. But she also got pushed out. That was the thing that was common between those two was the Democrat Party did them dirty. What's going on, healers? What's going on? So he's on the mayor level, so I don't know if he's gotten dirty, if he's gotten dealt dirty from the Democrats, but that's one thing that I'm starting to see. And I'll pay attention to it a lot more. But Democrats are eating a lot of crow, right? Isn't that what they call it? When you say something stupid, eat crow or whatever. Well, they've been eating a lot of bull. They've been eating a lot of crap lately. And so I just find it funny. That's all. I just find it funny, some people are starting to abandon the Democrat Party. And I'm like, interesting. You guys weren't abandoning the party during this election. You guys weren't abandoning the money that was going to Kamala Harris. According to you guys in the polls, this was a 50-50 race. This was a dead heat. And Kamala Harris has the money behind her, and she's got the advertising behind her, and Trump's not winning. He's not in the lead. Maybe everybody woke up and said, you know what? Maybe I've been lied to. Maybe I've been lied to. If you've been watching anything about this election during that time, right? They were telling us for months that this was a close race. They were telling us for months, 2 months, Kamala Harris has the lead.
Sensational.
Kamala Harris has the money. She's doing a great job in the interviews. And then election day came. And then election day came. And then it was a total different story. They were like, wait, I thought it was a tight race. She didn't win not one swing state? What do you mean she lost by 11:30 p.m. on election night?
Sensational.
It's over? How is Trump winning the popular vote? How is Trump winning the electoral college? The news told me, The View told me, Unjoyful Behar told me this was a tight race. And maybe, just maybe, some Democrats woke up that day or the next day after they got done doing their liberal meltdowns and figured, wow, I've been lied to for so long. And maybe that's why.